How you doing, guys? Professor EDC coming to you on this Super Sunday, and let's see if I can upload this earlier so we can all enjoy the Super Bowl, or I might just upload it for tomorrow. But this is a continuous or a sequenced video from last BLADE-OSOPHY Sunday, where I talked about not becoming a fanboy of a brand, not becoming a fanboy of a channel, of a person, and well, what do we have here? All Spydercos except one. So isn't that contradicting, Professor? Well, before I answer that, I'm a Packer, and there are plenty of teams that I like, but mostly I'm a Packer fan, and again, contradicting, right? Not a fan, but I root for especially that team. I am a fan, though, of Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish. I've always been a fan of the Fighting Irish. That I can say. I like Pittsburgh. I was rooting for the Buffalo Bills this season. And anyways, enough about football. But we're gonna go. Who are you gonna go with, Professor? Philadelphia or Kansas City? I'm gonna go with Kansas City. I think Mahomes has done a spectacular job since entering the NFL. Not only that, but under Andy Reid's wing, that's something to be considered. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. So good luck, Chiefs, and let's talk about fanboys. Let's talk about obsessing with one brand. Is that so? Why is it important not to become a fan? Well, like I said, there are people that might become obsessed with a person, with a channel, with a brand, etc. In my case, when I began my journey in the knife world, knife collecting, knife using, I did not like Spyderco, as many of you, right? That kind of awkward looking, bird looking blades did not really, attract me. And it took a couple of Spydercos to really get where I am today. Spyderco, and I'm missing here my PM2 in S110V, but Spyderco is the brand that I have most models, most folders, and a mule, and a knife in MagnaCut. And let me throw the frisbee. And so, what are you saying, Professor? You said not to become fans, and I stand by it. And I came to appreciate Spyderco over a period of years, many years, but it took some time, and it took a lot of learning and understanding, and until I was able to enjoy the products, the quality that they put out. So, in the beginning, it is important to just allow yourselves to experience different blades, I think. Remember, this is just my opinion, and you can do with that what you will. You can throw it away. If it's useful, then that's I have achieved my purpose. But anyways, just my opinion. And in the beginning, I think it's important to stay open to experiencing the different languages of different brands and of different knife makers. Now, in this case, Spyderco works and has collaborations with a lot of great designers, you know. But before going into that, let's start with the two most important designers for Spyderco, and that would be right there, Sal Glesser and Eric Glesser. Yeah, it is because of them that we have a variety of knives, including this fantastic design by Sal, the first one Spyderco ever made, the Endura. I love this knife, and especially in the K390 steel. Yeah, I changed the handles to this camo green. Looks better, doesn't it? Well, like it better. Anyways, and then they have just a bunch of collaborations with different designers. Marcin Slish, right there's the logo, and Brad Southard. There you can see the logo. Gail Bradley, and so on and so on. And I've always mentioned how important collaborations are in across the brands. That is something that every brand should keep on doing. Collaborations, because why? Because they keep on learning from these collaborations, and they offer us something different. And like the old saying goes, two heads think better than one, right? Not only that, but Spyderco has improved in their heat treatments, and they risk and try out different steels. Maximit, LC200N, S30V, K390, 204P, MagnaCut. And so, but all of these elements I learned throughout the years. I learned through the testing, through the use in different areas, in the kitchen, out in the field, gardening, breaking down cardboard boxes, and so on. Cutting paper, slicing through paper in order to make compost. More EDCable blades. One of the best ones out there. And so, with time, with experience, with studying and learning, we get to appreciate certain elements and certain things. Once we are there, the moment we start appreciating, after that first stage of you know not closing ourselves up but rather experiencing, after that stage comes the stage, this learning curve, and through that learning curve we arrive to a different point, and that is appreciating well done heat treatments, appreciating designs, ergonomics, one of those things that Spyderco focuses so much on, and they achieve it. And so, and I do not consider myself a Spyderco fanboy. I enjoy the brand. I think it's a great brand, one of the best brands out there. I appreciate the work that father and son have done, and all the people that work there, and all the collabs that some good, some worst, some better, but they do it anyway. And no matter what it is, they keep on learning. The last example of that is with Sean Houston, Big Brown Bear, Triple B. And that, I thought that was a fantastic collaboration, and something setting an example, taking a YouTuber, a person that, a knife maker, someone like Triple B, and that has been around, that is full of knowledge, full of experience, and just using that knowledge for Spyderco as well, and benefiting Sean as well. So that's a win-win situation, I think. And so you see, I can still recognize the good models from the bad models, the good designs from the bad designs, the good steel from the bad steel. Whenever we have to sharpen, take out that burnt steel, if we get a knife like that. These I added this micarta handles, natural micarta, G10 red liners. It's just gorgeous, and it cuts like no one's business. This thing is fantastic. And of course, CPM Magna Cut. So what else is there to say? I'm not contradicting myself. This video is to let you know that we are all in different processes, and it takes time, and it takes learning, and it takes studying, and it takes experiencing, putting the knives in our hands and using them, right? And after all that, after that learning curve, then we have the knowledge and the experience to not to become fanboys. But if you so wished for, now you have the elements to do it. As for me, I just enjoy Spydercos, and I think they're a great brand. But that, it didn't begin like that. I did not like Spyderco in the beginning, and now it is one of my favorite, all-time favorite brands. And that is happening as well with Jack Wolf knives. Just the quality, the aesthetics, the ergos, the look. I mean, it's just so well put together. A modern traditional. This is the real modern traditional. This is it. This is the authentic, the original modern traditional. Why? Because you feel it in the hand, because you see it once you have it in hand. And so that's why, first and most important of all, that's why I have all the collection, which I paid for every single one of them. And that's why I enjoy and love my Chris Reeves as well. And that's Chris Reeve, but in plural, Chris Reeves, right? The three of them, Sebenza, Omnamzan, Inkosi. And if I can get my hand on a fixed blade or two, I will do so. Why? Because I have earned that experience, I have earned that knowledge with each and every one of those, as well with others that you'll probably see in the channel. So, fanboy, not a fanboy, I just like to keep my mind open. I just like to keep, it happened with the Medfords. I already said, with the Praetorian, I was never going to buy one of those things. I was never going to like something like that. And once I had it in hand, then it all changed. I was wrong. I was mistaken. And yes, you can say a lot. You can, I believe that it is not necessary in most cases to have something in hand to know that you're going to like it or not. But at the same time, I have to know, and I have to keep that in mind, that once you have it in hand, that may all change. And that's what happened with the Medford Praetorian, with the Strider .75 AR done by Medford, with the Smooth Criminal. And I would still love to try out the Slim Midi Marauder. And so we all make mistakes, but the thing is, enjoy the variety that we have nowadays. That may change, and in the end, if we have to choose a couple of knives that we are gonna keep because of different reasons, as I am facing this situation now, then you have more elements to make the right choices for each and every one of you. And it goes the same with not only brands, but with knives, with sneakers, with riders, with YouTubers. Nick Shabazz is still one of those people that I keep on watching. Pete from Cedric and Ada, I never miss one of their videos. And of course, there are good friends. There's Turquerning, Alex from the Watch and Cut channel, Jared from Neves Knives, and so on. But those two, Nick and Pete, those are, as well as Alchemy One. I don't know if you don't know Alchemy one, go and watch Clint. Outpost 76 is another one. So, and there are some that come and go, some channels that sometimes offer something good, something. Metal Complex is another one, right? But they offer specific things, and more to my tasting, that it takes some studying, it takes some watching, it takes some hours of sitting, watching, listening, paying attention, and seeing if it if you're in the same boat, or if that's the type of information that you like, or how you like that information to be told, right? Like Jared's last rant about USA Made. I thought that was brilliant. I thought that was very honest and sincere, and I congratulated him for that. That's also one of the things that, talking about YouTubers and knife makers, that honesty, that sincerity, let's not lose that in the knife industry, in the knife community. There's also, I think it's Rafi from 7 Ready from Switzerland. Good channel, great content, and that's it. That's a word. Great content, great quality. That's what I found. Took me some time, but it's what I found here, and in Chris Reeve and Jack Wolf, other brands, in some of the channels I just mentioned. So, you guys decide. This is just my opinion. Good luck to the Philadelphia Eagles followers, and good luck to the Kansas City followers. Professor EDC out.